quitting porn is anticlimactic, because all this time you think that porn is this big boss that you gotta defeat, but once you find the secret that allows you to quit porn, within just a few weeks, quitting becomes so easy that you think to yourself, what held me back all this time? The man who says he can and the man who says he cannot are both correct. I want you to think about it like this. I believe that I cannot fly. That's a genuine fact that a human being cannot fly, okay? If I flap my fucking human wings, I cannot fly. And this was something that was believed all throughout human history, right? Until someone who came along and said, no, we don't believe that. We believe that humans can fly, which were the Wright brothers. They believed that they can create a car, a quote-unquote car or like a machine that could literally take flight and fly. And because of that belief, here we are today with airplanes and jets and shit like that, right? The only thing it took was a strong belief that it was possible. Eren Uzumaki believed that he could kill all the titans, and that's why he tried. Okay, that was a random ass example. What the fuck? If you think quitting porn will be hard, then it will be. If you think that quitting porn is impossible, then it will be impossible. But if you believe that you can do it even though you have relapsed 1,000 times, then you will do it. When I first got into NoFap, I literally struggled on it for 3 fucking years, bro. I probably relapsed about 800 times so far, and of course before even knowing about NoFap, it was like probably a few thousand, right? So I hated myself during this time because I was like, yo, all these motherfuckers on Reddit and on YouTube and like on fucking Twitch, right, or whatever platform you use, all of they are quitting so damn easily. Oh, I've been on NoFap for 3 weeks and this is my 7-day streak. Like I was seeing posts like that all the time. This motherfucker has been literally on NoFap for half the time I have, but he has reached double the success that I have on NoFap. Of course that reduced my self-esteem to like smithereens, but then I asked myself, if they can, why can't you? Because I knew, bro, I started watching porn when I was 9 years old. So of course it was going to be harder for me than for the next guy. So I always had that belief to never give up. No matter how many relapses it took, I knew I would find a way. Shout out to Naruto Uzumaki. Now, I know what you're thinking. So if I just convince myself that I hate porn, I don't need it, I won't watch it. But that's the tricky part right there, bro. Like, you already know the costs of watching porn, right? It gives you erectile dysfunction. What the fuck? How the fuck do you say that? You already know that it gives you erectile dysfunction. You already know it makes it harder to speak to women. You already know it fucking up your hormone levels and your testosterone levels and your mind and your brain and your connection to God. You already know all these things, right? Making yourself scared by the costs of porn is not going to do anything. If you watch more Andrew Huberman podcasts on like, oh, what porn does to your brain, it's not going to do anything because you already know what it does to you. Before every single time that you watch porn, you exactly know what you're getting yourself into, don't you? Every single time you know that, okay, I'm going to watch porn right now. I know that it's going to do this thing and this thing, this thing, but it's gonna give me this one benefit, and that's why I'm gonna do it. Imagine this, bro. If I go to a store and I buy a protein shake for 2 euros, I think that's a good deal, right? Because 2 euros is like here, and the price of me getting 30 grams of protein after a workout is right here, right? So of course that's a good deal, right? And that's exactly why I pay the 2 euros. That's exactly why you also watch PMO. Like, you know the costs of PMO. Don't bullshit yourself. You know it, right? Erectile dysfunction, it makes your connection to God worse, it makes it harder to speak to women, makes it harder to socialize, whatever. But there's also this side of the spectrum, the value that you're getting from it. Let's go to the protein shake example. Imagine I watch some videos on nutrition, right? And I see this scientist saying that protein shakes are actually bad for you. They have like estrogen and like fucking horse cum or something inside of them. And because now that I watched that video, I believe what the scientist is saying, right? My perceived benefit is down here now. I'm no longer willing to pay for the protein shake, because before the value was here, all my days, bro, like 30 grams of protein, Now it's like, okay, fucking horse cum instead of the protein shake. So of course, I'm no longer willing to pay that, right? The cost is the exact same. It's still 2 euros, bro, but my perceived benefit, my belief is what changed from here to here. So I want to ask you something, bro. Is there a part of you that still wants to watch PMO? Is there a dark side to you? Shout out to Carl Old. Truly pause this video right now and think, bro. Is there a part of you that still wants to PMO? The next exercise I want you to do is think, what are the benefits that you see in porn? Because remember, bro, going back to the protein shake example, the price of the protein shake didn't change, right? It was always 2 euros. But my perceived, very important word here, perceived benefit changed. Right? So what benefits do you see in porn? Is it gonna solve all of your problems, give you stress relief, make you feel like you're in heaven, or it just does nothing for you? Like, for me, it's just a physical buzz. Sometimes it might help me, most of the times not. What benefits do you see the porn? Is it up here? Is it 50-50? Or is it down here? Truly ask yourself that. For me, when I quit porn, it was anticlimactic as fuck because I started to question my beliefs. I started to question where my perceived benefit was. And I saw exactly why I wanted to PMO. Because I always believed I'm an introvert, but over the last few months, I'm starting to see more and more that, hold up, I really like being around people. I'm actually a really social guy, right? I'm pretty sure I'm an extrovert, right? But because my entire life I have had social anxiety and poor social skills, I always thought I was an introvert. Now I was like, wait, that's why I PMO. I don't really have much stress in my life. I don't really have many emotional problems, right? What was the one thing that I didn't have? Someone in my life. People, right? So for me, I found out that, okay, it was actually loneliness. Loneliness is the reason why I was watching it this entire time. And so I simply said, okay, whenever I get the urge to watch PMO, I'm literally just gonna go and do something else then and feed that loneliness by talking to my mom, for example, or calling one of my best friends, or literally just watching some fucking Ice Cold GT videos, you know? Now, of course, it was not this simple and it took me months to get right. But luckily for you, I have the exact blueprint on how you can apply this yourself to quit porn once and for all. No catch, no bullshit, completely for free. So go ahead and watch this video over here. And always remember, just like Eren Uzumaki himself said, you were born free.